for supporting me on Patreon. It means so much to me. Hey, welcome back or welcome if you are new to my channel. Today I thought I'm gonna show you my new apartment that is super equipped. I got the keys to my apartment this week, and this is an apartment I have bought, so this is not a rental. And to be quite honest, when I looked at it, it did not look as bad as it is. To be quite honest, I think I will have to keep living at my mother's house for a month or two until I am finished with the renovations. I can already hear the door to the rest of the apartments is not so good. I can hear the neighbors walking and talking. It is really echoey in here as well. It is very dark, very loud, very everything. At the moment I have no lighting sources because I need to renovate everything. So I'm happy I brought my ring light for today so you can see me. It's been a really frustrating couple of weeks. When I bought this apartment, there was a lot of issues I did not know about that I will have to fix now. But that is okay. I am planning on switching out all of the floors in here. There was a guy living here owning this apartment, so everything is black and grey, and I feel, oh my god, I feel so like just sad when I get in here. It's not welcoming at all. And today is a very dark and grey day as well, so it feels extremely unappealing. I'm very happy to have my own home though. I'm gonna make like the entrance and this living room I'm in right now. I think it's gonna be a color between beige and green, somewhere in between. And then I have for the kitchen and the bedroom a color that is a soft green with a lot of grey in it. So it will be very feminine, very welcoming and warm. I have this very beautiful nougat flooring I'm planning to do, and I need to fix a lot of holes, get a new kitchen and renovate the bathroom. So hopefully in a month or two I will be able to move in here with the stuff I have and get the rest of it later, because this is not in the shape I want right now. But I recorded some bits of me touring this apartment with my phone, and that will be a lo-fi part of the video because I just recorded it with my iPhone headset. So let's get into the clips I recorded a couple of minutes ago of this apartment, and hopefully you will see what I'm talking about. We have no lighting source right now except from one in the kitchen. Nowhere to hang my clothing. Honestly, it is a lot of renovations that I need to make on this apartment, unfortunately. The floor, I think, is quite new, but they have not laid it as they should. There goes the freezer on again. There is a lot of holes right by the border, and there was a guy owning this place before me, so everything show you. And in here is the bedroom. Again, this grey space, really badly put wallpaper. It is already coming off the wall, and it is grey with these hints of brown, and it just looks dirty. A lot of holes, as you might see. I need to plug in, and all of these walls are, do you call it concrete? Maybe beton. So I need to fix that. As you might see, also all of the electrical plugs are old as fuck and dirty. This is an apartment from the 1950s, and I think the guy before me did not do a lot to it. This big IKEA closet I am going to sell. I feel like it eats up the small space I have in here, so a bed would go rather around there, and then there's no more space to walk. But I have this small, like, can you even call it a walk-in closet? It is just this whole place. I'm gonna remove all of the shelf. This is like an old disgusting carpet, and put in these metallic ones you can draw up, but it's pretty high but really shallow. A lot in this apartment is really old, like even these heavy doors are originals, but with these newer handles I'm gonna unscrew them and sell them. The doors are broke. I'm okay with that. Then we have like a second closet, and in here there's no lighting, so there's this big mirror that they didn't take with them, and this just looks spooky. I guess they put shoes here, but I will remove it all. Put a lot of like baskets that you can pull out. It's a good thing you can't see that it's too dark, but this is the original flooring from the 1950s, and it's starting to rot. I bought an apartment where I need to make a lot of renovations, but it did look better. And from the pictures of the real estate agent, unfortunately, I'm gonna show you the worst part, the bathroom. Good thing I need to say is that they have this amazing, I think this is granite, like window boards. This is like really lo-fi ASMR, I'm sorry about that, but I do not have the energy after all of this today to record a voiceover with my Blue Yeti, so this is just from my iPhone headset. But the lightning button to the bathroom is on the outside. And I'm laughing. This bathroom is in a really bad condition that I did not see. I got to keep the washing machine, but I am going to sell it if someone wants to buy it, I hope. Original central heating and toilet. I think this is from the 50s. You can see the like grime on the shower. The blender is really bad, really awful, and I think they have been stepping on the pipes because the pipes are just looking awful. What I did not mention beforehand is that the sink is cracked, completely cracked in here, and just this whole I'm sighing. I'm gonna switch all of this out because I just need a smaller sink so it opens up the space a bit more. Up here, where you can see where the shower curtain goes, is way too big for this bathroom. I'm gonna install a smaller one because, oh my god, they left some shelves, but I do not like being in here. Here you can see me, I am going crazy. In here, there it is, the only lighting source is a makeup mirror from IKEA. And my mother's husband hated this window, or not window, but it's called a mirror. Oh my god, it looks like a kaleidoscope, so when you open it up, it is really creepy, and I don't like this at all. Feels like I'm getting motion sickness being in here, but maybe this is something that I can get down and sell, hopefully. But I just, as you can see, it is old, it is grimy. Jesus Christ, this bathroom needs a lot of work. Here, then you get out of the bathroom into the living room, and it is not very small, but over there we can see the kitchen, and again, black, grey, and this weird, I don't know what type of wallpaper this is, but it looks not so nice. So here in this corner I will be having my desk with my computer, thank God, but even in the roof there is a lot of holes. It would be a lot to renovate. I thought I would be able to move in right away, and in all honesty I can, but I want to get the stuff done beforehand so it feels cozy. But the wallpaper is already coming off and I am not touching. It is holes on holes on holes. There are so many holes in this wall. This is a softer plywood maybe. Thank God not everything is concrete. Now maybe you can't see it because it's so dark, but they had some framed paintings and you can see the grime and dirt on the walls. Well, it's within my budget. I bought this home for 1.3 million Swedish crowns, and I guess it is good for the amount, I guess. A super rainy, dark day and with no lighting source. I can hear inside my apartment. It is super loud, the cooler and freezer, or like the fridge. But here is the balcony, and it's very, very spacious. There's this carpet, and it's completely new, so that feels very good. But you can see they have a lot of dirt and grime from the previous owner. Here it's even starting to rot because they had, I think they spilled something. You can see all of the water damage. But I'm going to sand this down. It's even cracked, and all of this is just a couple of years new. So I will sand it down and try to use some kind of wood oil to get back to what it was before this guy ruined it. But it is a very nice balcony. It's gonna be so nice being out here. I really wanted to show you, but now the lighting is so bad. But I bought this new laminate flooring from the low price store Rusta. It is like a fishbone pattern flooring, and my mother's husband and his son helped me carry it up, and it is the third floor. without an elevator. So they did an amazing job. I'm so happy and grateful for the help. So we're gonna start with painting, or not painting, we need to fill out the holes in the whole apartment. Then I'm gonna paint the roof a new white, and the walls I've been looking at colors. And after I painted everything and switch out the electrical outlets, I will put in the new floor, because this is way too dark for my liking. But let's head into the really noisy kitchen. I can hear the freezer and fridge already. It is going on overdrive. And these are damaged quite bad, both of them. The inside is disgusting, I'm not gonna show you. But it is a rather spacey kitchen, which I am happy for. Same beautiful like granite. Oh, it's so loud. Why is the fan so loud? But this is a kitchen. Thankfully it stopped. This is the original kitchen from the 1950s. And I do not want this. I'm starting to look into the IKEA kitchens. You can see it's old, it's really old. And I do not want to bring all of my stuff here before I have the new parts. IKEA has really great pricings on kitchens, so I will be able to get a new kitchen for around $3,000. Use the counters and shelves, but that is within my budget, so I'm gonna try selling this kitchen. There are a lot of retro collectors here in Sweden, and finding in good condition these 50s kitchens, I can hopefully sell it for €1,000. So all of these shelves, and if they want they can get the freezer and fridge, and I think even the, to call this a stove in English, we call it a spis, but it is old, and whenever you open up the like kitchen drawers, or maybe it was the fridge, you can smell something. But I think they recently put in this black tile. Feels nice to touch, but you can really see a man lived here. But once I bought it, the positive thing was, after I already made the payment, he discovered that the washing, not the washing machine, this is the dishwasher, was broken, so he bought me a new one and I didn't need to pay. So this is not even plugged in. Thank God. So this is completely new, and I'm very happy for that. But all of these, it's just skittering my body. Here you can even see my crooked lighting sources. That has been yellow with time, and I even see now, I think this radiator is, well, it's already warm, but it's a bit crooked. I need to fix that as well. A lot to fix. I'm just laughing. At least I left the lights in here, so I can see something, But I'm planning on switching the floor, of course. And over here I just want one combined fridge and freezer, the ones that are half and half, a skinnier one like this, because then I will have some more space, maybe to put in a shelf or something like that. And I'm going to keep the same layout of the kitchen. Then I don't need to get an electrician or a plumber for the pipes, but I will have it white, bigger tiles, and a white kitchen with a wooden countertop from IKEA. Hopefully I can show you sometime what I'm planning to do with. They have this, like, you can design your own kitchen program. But as you can see, I hope I can sell this kitchen. To tell you one thing I saw when I moved in. Apparently there was supposed to be a router because my internet is paid for within my contract. And this guy took it with him, and I need to buy a new one from $200, and I just didn't want to fight with him because he moved many hours away, and like, oh, was I supposed to leave it? I was like, oh, fuck it, I will just buy a new one. I don't even want to have more contact with you. These big closets are worth quite a lot. They are very, very expensive new ones. What am I even supposed to do with this? These are the kind of shelves I will get into the walk-in closets. These smaller ones you can just pull in and pull out. But hopefully I will be able to sell this. To someone that is strong enough to carry it down 3 floors. On the other side it looks like this, so no lightning or anything like that. But it seriously just swallows the room. Right around now, when recording on my camera, this is what I'm talking about. Like, can you see the floor? How badly they have cut the pieces of flooring. There is a lot of gaps, and it's just look at the walls. Oh my god, there is a lot of work to do in this apartment. Other than that, I recently sold a lot of my belongings at like a big flea market, and I managed to also find a lot of items, or not a lot, but I got some good items second hand at the flea market for bargain price, and I think hopefully you will enjoy them as well. They are beautiful and will be so good in this apartment once I'm done with everything. First of all is this candle holder that also looks like a bowl, and it's this perfect vintage green color that I'm planning to find something similar to here in the living room. And it has this beautiful pattern. It is from Maya's cottage, and I'm planning on having this in here for Christmas. So you can put some Christmas tree, what do you call it, like the twigs in here, maybe this tall candle, and it will look very Christmassy. Here you can see the true color, where the ring light is not so orange or yellow. I only paid 50 crowns for this, which is like $5, even under. I really enjoy anything looking not cottagecore, but like gammeldags svensk inredning tradition, like old time Swedish traditions. It looks very like nostalgic Swedish Christmas. Then I also found another Christmas candle holder called an adventsljusstake, because in Sweden we celebrate Advent, and that is that you light one candle every weekend until Christmas. That is It's a very popular Swedish tradition. And this I paid $10 for, 100 kronor. This is very famous Swedish designer, a really classic one, Bo Fajans. And it's this perfect, nostalgic, traditional Swedish Christmas wrap. And it's quite heavy. So you will put the 4 candles in the corners, and maybe you can have some Christmas nuts here in the middle, or use some other decorations like the twigs I talked about earlier. And this I'm planning on having in my kitchen. I really love anything looking old-fashioned. Then I got this board that you can put or cut bread on, and skärbräda, it is called in Swedish. It is wooden. I do not really know what you call it in English. This I only paid $4 for, and it is brand new. It's quite big. I joked with a friend of mine that it looked like those old school weeby yaoi paddles, if you remember them. But it is the same kind of pattern as the floor I'm getting. This fishbone pattern, it's called in Swedish, fiskbensmönster. And there goes off the cooler and fridge. It is super loud. I really need to throw those out. Hopefully the sounds are not too bad. I can hear them really loud myself, and I don't understand how the previous owners lived like this without throwing those old machines away. I am going to go crazy, but the good thing is it is soon Black Friday, and on Black Friday I am hoping to find a combined freezer and fridge for a good price. I feel like I almost talk with my normal voice right now, so I'm gonna make it a little bit more soft spoken for you. But I have found these for only 10 crowns, which is like $1. This is from Le Creuset, the salt and pepper shaker. Do you call them that? We call them salt och pepparkvarn. The very small one, the short and chubby ones, just like me. And it is in the same color as I have on my other Le Creuset items. This chili red, I think it's called. And I think they are completely brand new. I don't think these ones have been used at all. So I was very, very happy. I think these are like above $50 brand new. So that was really good. And the last item I found, I did not buy a lot at this flea market like I usually do. I was on the lookout for World of Warcraft or any Warhammer items or Dark Souls, Bloodborne, Elden Ring, but you can't find anything video game related today. I think it's very hard, but I found something I've been interested in for a long time. I only paid $10 and I am so excited. I'm planning on making a video on this one in the future when I learn how to play it. But it is a complete, maybe I'm holding it upside down, who cares? It's a complete shogi board. I've been wanting to learn both shogi and shanki, the Chinese chess, and other versions of chess-like board games like this for a very long time. As a child, I loved playing chess. I used to play it with my grandfather a lot, already by the age of 4 and 5. and I'm starting to fall back in love with that kind of stuff again. So this is a completely wooden retro. I don't think this is a newer edition of the shogi game. And it is very, very beautiful. And it comes in this plastic box as well, with all the pieces in it. And I love that it's wooden. This seller also had some board games like this made out of glass and newer, but I like it, the wooden sounds with these amazing smaller shogi pieces. So that was very fun. I think it's very relaxing and interesting finding board games and games like this. Maybe that's why I enjoy Warhammer 40,000 so much. But those were the only items I bought at the flea market. I did sell some of the stuff I had from the last apartment down in the south of Sweden, that I still had after my recent separation. But I got almost all of it sold, and it feels so good having this fresh start, that I need. And that's why I am looking so much forward to started renovating this place and getting it done, and furniture and all of that will be something for the future. I feel very, very, very blessed that I am getting so much help from my friends and family. I was planning on doing this all myself, but they have been helping me without me even having to ask. So that feels very, very good. I am probably going to be very tired and this is way too echoey to maybe record in every time. So I will be staying at my mother's house for like a month or two more before moving in completely, and it won't be like this. But it feels so fun just making a life update vlogish thing like this now with you. I really, really hope you enjoyed this video. And if you want more personal updates, feel free to check out my Patreon. For only $5 a month, you will get one extra, more personal ASMR video once a week, every week. And I think that is quite nice to have that little space to talk with you guys a bit more. Thank you so much for watching this and sharing this moment with me. I should probably feel a little bit more stressed than I do right now with this whole, apartment thing needing to renovate, but life is sorting itself out. I feel blessed, I feel happy, and I feel very, very relaxed. Thank you all so much for watching this video. I hope to see you in my next one and on Patreon. Love you guys.